Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
Come on, there were like two at once. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Story, the Path of Destiny. Some of you might be asking, why am I playing this game at the moment? Don't I usually play a different game? Like, what's it called? Maybe Big Little Planet or like Paragon, maybe. Well, I just wanted to know, guys, this might be the possible ending for this game, and I want to finish this game as soon as possible, so...
That was odd. Bernardo had been here, at this exact place, at this exact time. But this time, there were so many more ravens.
Oh look, he even realized that he's in the game.
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye? No?
By the way, I don't know where I'm going, I'm just, come on. Anyway, yeah, even Ronaldo realized that he's in a video game. So, yeah, would this be possible, the final chapter, the final gameplay? I might as well get this out of the way so I could focus on other games that I have, you know? Like, I got a game that I thought you guys might like, you know? It's not exactly a very old game. It's like from 2014, 15? Anyway, it's a classic game, and well, I thought, you know, you guys might enjoy watching it. So yeah, as for Big Little Planet, I'll continue playing that, and for Paragon,
how intriguing.
Yeah, for Paragon, I'm going to play this once in a while, because you basically know how the game goes by. Oh, great. I should stop you going through, like, you know, secret places, because I don't need any more stuff. But look, this is what I need. Okay, so what was it? Oh yeah, I want to get this. So I'll... You know what? I don't need this, so I'll match these.
Come in handy in a pinch.
And then I'll auto kill enemy after 20 come. Well, it hasn't activated yet, so I'll get on top of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Let me open this, even though that's not quickly necessary. I figured out a way, and I gotta jump to this well. So down we go. By the way, please excuse me if you hear an occasional cough or so. I'm still a little sick. Like, I've been sick since like late November, early December.
I got this friend who's a swan. Can he join up? He dyes his feathers.
I don't know what is he talking about. Ah, there we go. The combo thing seems to be working. They're dying much quicker.
Everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Well, whatever the case might be, let's read this. I haven't read this before. There's Zenobia, or what's this? Oh, this is the island thing. I'm gonna leave you alone in case I need help, but I'll be back. But for now, okay, since there's nothing over there, let's go over here. Hello. Ah, dang it. Wrong swords we used. I wonder if the ice sword will feed these bomber people. I'll figure that out later. But for now, let's just continue on forward. Oh, there's a peanut right there. What up, bro?
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Ah, great. Now I don't know what to do. I thought I was going to, you know, unlock this, but that's probably not going to be the case. But yeah, we know what happened. Oops. Home. Yeah, this happened the first time. I went there, I find Zenobia, reject his plan, and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the Troyes, and maybe getting the Sky Ripper might get us a different story. Maybe we can unlock the final chapter, but let's go get the eye.
Make the Sky Ripper, the transcendent Emperor. It's beautiful here, thought Renato. It was nice to be back with his old war buddy. All right. Lupino was a traitor. But still, it was good company.
I don't know how good of a company he is, and it's not like that he's helped me out. You know what they should have done? They should have made it so like Lupino or maybe Zenobia, if she's friends with me, they help me out in the battle. Like I think that would have been a cool storyline. But for now, I'm gonna go over here. Nothing's over there. Yeah, there might be, you know, nothing interesting going on. So I'm just going to skip ahead to like something plot wise, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, what do you know? We're here at the core already.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Renato felt queasy. Like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides. It wasn't healthy to be so close. Tell you what, said Lupino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato. But what if Lupino lost the core to the Empire? That could be a good thing, couldn't it? Was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
That's not too good. Like, we know Lupino is not to be trusted, and you know what? It might not be a good happy ending, but let's see what's going on.
Lupino was a touchy rabbit. Renato knew that. You're brave, I know, Renato said. But this is what I was hired to do. Oh, well, at least let me run ahead and warn them you're coming. Renato wondered if Lupino was up to no good. What if the rabbit warned the Empire instead? Oh, but Lupino wouldn't betray him like that. Not again. Before it'd been a fluke, right? They finished the trip to the Nexus in silence. He would offer Lupino a chance to betray him, or not to. His old friend deserved another chance to prove true. All right, Renato said. Go. As Renato watched Lupino vanish on the horizon, he could feel nausea building in him. He felt ill. Could his knees really be aching this much? But how could he have handed the core off to Lupino? That was a recipe for disaster.
So, gave the Sky Ripper to Lupino, huh? That's a bad idea. I was trying to, I thought because I was following the key that I might have reached the end, but it looks like it's gonna take a while. So here's what I'm planning to do while I play the game. I'm going to try to get closer to the end, and you know, I'll play this on occasion, you know. But as for like the Pinot, I thought I was going to carry the SHAREfactory core, but apparently the Pinot convinced me to let him go. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys again, and wow, look at that slow motion. I'm gonna leave you guys again, and I'll see y'all in a couple minutes.
Bernardo felt worse. All his joints were aching now. He'd been through beatings that felt better than this. So the core had a kind of poison that could harm you without even touching you. That's new.
That is new.
It had power. The rebellion needed something with power. And how was this any worse than a sword wound? Well, a death by sword was sudden and fair. This was just squalid. A piecemeal death, like old age. This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Ah, damn it, Pinot. Come on, man. Look at this. Like, I knew we shouldn't trust him, but I had no other choice, right? Come on, man.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists everywhere. Bernardo found the mad rabbit cowering under a desk. The ravens, they must have known we were coming, said Lupino.
I don't believe you,
How
Lupino.
did you... See, I was doing a card trick with my lucky deck, and I kind of bobbled the cards, so I went under the desk to gather them up, and boom! I guess we'll have to take the car straight to the secret base. Renato wasn't sure he believed that, but Lupino was talking so fast. It always seemed to make sense. The secret rebel base. Yes. They had engineers there. But wait. Calaveras, the sage in the mountains. Maybe he would know what to do with the naked core.
Well, it's not gonna end well for us, so might as well go to the highest stage. Maybe he'll help us figure things out. Like, it's not probably gonna be a good ending. I'm probably gonna get one of these ending, but hey, what you gonna do? You know what? I'm just gonna go to the stage.
The core was killing him. He needed help. The sage, Calaveras, had given him the maps to find the armature and the core. If anyone knew the true name of the Transcendent Emperor, if anyone knew how to assemble the Sky Ripper, Calaveras did. If anyone could heal Reynardo and render the core safe, at least to its bearer, surely it was he. The base of the mountain was the only safe place for a landing. You would have to continue on foot, muscles aching. Calaveras was a scholar, not a doctor. Could he really save Reynardo from the poison radiating from the lost god's eye he was so recklessly carrying?
Well, I have no other choice, right? And I didn't even know that the core is poisonous. Like, that's something new. By the way, I just noticed something. My health is going down slowly. I didn't realize that till now. So that's good to know. So I'm being poisoned. My knees are getting weak. In fact, if you can see him, he's actually slouching a little bit. So let's go see.
The core, splendid, croaked Calaveras. Where's the armature? Right, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't need it.
No, I don't. It's just a professional interest. We've got much better prismatics than the old TE ever did.
So Calaveras was an arcane engineer. He fussed at the core all day. He wrapped it with silver chains, and in front of it, he placed a huge, round ruby, so that it looked like a monstrous, floating eye. Ah, so, what is it?
Yeah, I call it the oculum. It's my very first death ray.
And it won't poison me?
Oh, no, it's completely safe now.
Anything I should watch out for?
Yeah, try to avoid pointing at any mirrors.
As he loaded the oculum onto the Farfarer, Bernardo was a little concerned about Calaveras. People who were utterly sure of themselves, he had found, were either experts or horribly wrong. Or both. But Bernardo only needed to fire the oculum once. He only needed to destroy one ship. The Emperor's ship. And the war was over. Bernardo plunged into the Imperial fleet. He felt the oculum humming. He no longer felt sick. This was going to be fun. Or at least, it was going to be over. Bernardo resisted the temptation to fire the oculum until the time came. He could sense its arcane energies yearning to escape the sage's wrappings. But it wasn't eating him alive. So that was a plus. He felt good about himself. He'd saved a friend, he'd helped the rebels, he'd relied on himself, but he'd listened to others. He felt like the right sort of hero. Wise, yet decisive. Calaveras had been so sure it would work. Maybe he could fire it just a few times. No harm in that, right? But only when he absolutely needed to.
Alright, so the core was actually fighting. I just realized something.
To just stand on the device and let it do all the killing for him. But that wouldn't be sporting, would it? Or fun.
I just realized some of the words they are saying did not match to the actual dialogue, you know? So yeah, it's very interesting, you know? And I wonder what happened to Lupino. Is he like, you know, out of my way now?
Used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
That's what it sounds like, yeah, because I don't see this, you know, standing up by actual physics, you know? Physics. We just look at each other for
Bernardo's
a
arm
weird
was
second.
getting tired. The core was no longer eating at him, but he still felt weak. His stamina was shot. But he had the oculum. When the ravens swarmed him, it would sometimes fire its death ray. It seemed to be warming up too, firing more and more often. Maybe he should let it cool off. Yeah, he decided to stop using it entirely.
That's probably a smart idea.
Stay frosty.
Oh, stay frosty, that's funny. And look at that, the thing actually doesn't fire. Come on now. I'm anxious to see how I die this time. Because no matter how hard I try, I can never seem to do anything right. I wonder if I need to unlock all 25 or 27 of truth in order to unlock the ending. If that's the case, I'm willing to do it, but just, you know, kinda repetitive, you know? Like, if I am going to make this a video, I'm probably going to show you like the beginning, ending, and story plot wise, you know? Cause I'm pretty sure you guys don't want me, you know, just talking about or hardly talking about anything irrelevant, you know what I mean? And you, get off my plane. Not exactly plane, but if you guys get the reference, good on you, mate. And you, get off. Oh, there's more, plenty of y'all, huh? You know what? Hey, I ain't done with you. Slow motion for the win. Alright, so where do I go next? Where do I go? Oh, there's the Emperor again. What up?
Odd. The oculum was still hot to the touch. He almost thought it was getting even hotter. Well, that was ridiculous, of course. Anyway, he'd only to fire it one more time, and then he could chuck the whole contraption into the abyss. And the Emperor's ship was now in range. Reynardo squinted. He could make out the line of ravens protecting the ship. Zenobia in front, conjuring. And on the deck, yes, that was his Imperial Majesty, pacing in his golden armor. Reynardo lined up his shot and fired. Caught in the beam, the ship burst into flames. The ravens and Zenobia exploded. The Emperor too exploded. Reynardo waited for the beam to stop, but it only got brighter, and the oculum hotter. Frantic, Reynardo pulled the oculum towards the abyss. The ruby burst into flames. The shiny metal casing glowed, then melted. That was good. Now the core could cool off, right? Reynardo ran. The blast incinerated him instantly, along with both fleets. The shockwave could be felt across all Erda. That winter, with neither Empire nor rebels to rule them, the islands slid into banditry. And so began the Second Age of Darkness.
But of course, like, we can't have anything nice, right?
Again? But he already had all the secrets he needed. He was sure of that. He must have not used them the right way. What was the best, worst mistake he could make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
So as you can see here, you know, I had all the truth, but maybe I didn't do anything right. You know what? Let me see if I, you know, you see, there's 20. Oh, there's 24. Let me try to go back to the storyline. Maybe they give me a hint on what to do.
The book's
Okay, so I'm back to this again, and there's still the key. You know what? I'm gonna try this again, and let me see if I could do something else. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't do something wrong, but whatever the case might be, and let me try this again. I know I said we can't trust a peanut, but the Sky Whipper, no matter what I do, I get destroyed by it or by somebody else. And the Bleed Stone, nothing but trouble for me and everybody else. So I'm just gonna trust the Pino again.
Reynardo finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause. And maybe Reynardo could use that somehow.
Yeah, as you can see, maybe that'll help me out a little bit.
Reynardo couldn't get...
Yeah, like, all so sad. But hey, at least we're in a different part of the map, so maybe it'll work out for me. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to end the episode. I apologize if this is not the final episode, but who knows? Maybe we'll figure things out. But for now, I made a terrible mistake. We got a new ending. That's, you know, one thing for sure. But don't worry, I'll, you know, upload other videos, and maybe I'll upload that new game that I tell you guys so much. So, yeah, as you can see here, number 18. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this, like, share, comment. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll try to wrap this game up as soon as I can. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye.